They include guidelines, rules, procedures. So policies are guides to decision making and address repetitive or recurring situations. So policies are guides to decision making and address repetitive or recurring situations. So every organization has policies, even here, especially in school. So they have so many policies, maybe more than 50. So many policies. So you have, if you want to discipline someone, there's a policy that guides you. Okay, a person does this is how we go about it. Okay? If you want to buy something as an organization, what does the policy say? So there are lots and lots of policies that each and every organization. Yeah. So it supports efforts to achieve policies are guides to decision making and address repetitive and recurring situations. So it means that if you want to buy something, there's a way that there's a policy that helps you, that guides you. If you want to let someone go as an organization, there's a policy. Okay? So people that are doing HR, you know this. Is anyone doing HR? Oh, my change. My HR. So HR and FIT is also doing HR, right? Yeah. So HR, there are HR policies. And if you want to let someone go, what do you do? There is first warning, second warning, and then dismiss. So, yeah, so it means that you cannot just sit down and then we are letting you go, without going through that process. It means that that person can actually go and sue the organization. Yeah. So policies can be established at corporate level. Policies can be established at the corporate level and applied to an entire organization at the division level and applied at a single division or at the function level and applied to the particular organization or activities or department. So policies they provide a framework of consistent and standardized behavior. So they provide a framework and consistent and standardized behavior and help in achieving the organization's objectives, maintaining compliance with laws and regulations and management. So that example of letting someone go. So you have a policy for you to comply with the laws of the organization of the country. Okay? So yeah. See, we have labor laws. So in the labor laws, they have outlined everything that you should follow. Okay? So you take the labor laws and then you come up with a policy now for your organization. So you cannot just come up with a policy of your organization without looking at the labor laws. You don't deviate from what the country says. Yeah. Yeah, so health and safety, so every organization is supposed to have these policies. Health and safety, IT and cyber security, code of conduct. So code of conduct defines the expected behavior and ethical standards for all employees within the organization. So almost all these, most of the organizations they have these policies. Yeah, like this one, travel and expense. These policies regulate employee travel and expense investment procedures. So if you travel, maybe if you are using your car, what should an organization do? If you the organization is supposed to give you back your fuel, just fuel, or other organizational matters for wear and tear. Yes. So they give you more than what you have used because they understand you are using your car, there's wear and tear. Yeah, so that's it on the things that you are supposed to know of strategic management. So now we have to look at types of strategies. So there are different types of strategies. There's integration, we have integration strategies, and then there's intensive strategies, and then there's education strategies. Yeah, so we'll look at these strategies. The bad thing about living in the afternoon, especially at lunch. Yeah, so we have different types of strategies. Yeah, so the first one is the integration strategy. So under integration strategy, we had forward integration, backward integration, and horizontal integration. So these three are also referred to vertical integration strategy. So vertical integration strategy allows the team to gain control over distributors and competitors. Yeah.
Integration
there is a backward, forward, and horizontal.
I thought that you used to know like forward and horizontal.
I thought I was three.
Yeah?
I think there are only three. Yeah, so they allow the vertical integration strategies, and it allows the organization to have control over the distributors, the suppliers, and the competitors. So we'll look at the forward integration. So forward integration strategy involves gaining ownership or increased control over distributors or retailers. This one. So it involves gaining ownership or increased control over distributors or retailers. So increased number of manufacturers, which are suppliers, they are pursuing a forward integration strategy by establishing a website to directly sell products to consumers. Yeah, so we're saying forward integration involves gaining ownership or increased control over distributors. For example, there's an example of Microsoft. So Microsoft is opening its own retail stores, a forward integration strategy similar to Ripe or Apple, which currently has more than 100 stores around the world. So Microsoft wants to learn firsthand about what customers want and how they buy. Yeah, so you are gaining ownership over the distributors. You are gaining ownership or increased control over the distributors. So you have control over the distribution of your product. Okay? So there's an example of Microsoft. So instead of Microsoft having distributors, they have websites where you can just go and buy their product. It makes sense, eh? Yeah. The same thing with like Samsung. Now, so in the past they would produce a network for distributors to distribute their phone. But now you can actually buy the Samsung phone from the website, and they also have the Samsung shops where you can find anything that Samsung. So the following guidelines indicate when forward integration may be and especially effective strategy. So these guidelines indicate when forward integration may be effective. The first guideline is when an organization presents distributors are especially expensive or unreliable or incapable of meeting the firm's distribution needs. So if you have distributors that are expensive or unreliable and or incapable of meeting the organization's distribution needs. So if the distributor is expensive, it means that the product is expensive as well, because you have to meet the cost. Okay? So notwithstanding maybe on their own the product can cost 100, but because they are using distributors, your product will be sold at 150. And then when the availability of quality distributors is so limited, so as to offer a competitive advantage to those firms that integrate forward. So forward integration can also be effective if when the availability of quality distributors is so limited. Yeah. And the third guideline, you can use forward integration when an organization has both the capital and human resources needed. So you can actually use forward integration if you have the capital that is needed and also the human resource that is needed. So for example, Samsung, for them to open a shop, it means that they need to have have human resources, and they need to have capital so that they can take the rentals and they can also pay the human resource. Alright. And also you can use forward integration when placement distributors or retailers have high profit margin. So the present distributors or retailers have high profit margin. This situation suggests that a company profitably could distribute their own products and price them more competitively by integrating forward. So if you see that the distributors have high profit margin, it is best that you do it on your own, and then the profit will come to you. Yeah, so that is forward integration. And then we have backward integration. So if forward is we're talking about distributors, backward we're talking about suppliers. Okay? Yeah. So both manufacturers and retailers purchase need materials from suppliers. So that is backward integration. Yeah, so backward integration. So backward integration is a strategy of seeking ownership or increased control of the organization's suppliers. So you want to seek ownership of suppliers, or you want to have control over the suppliers. So this strategy can be especially appropriate when the organization's current suppliers are unreliable. So if you have suppliers that are unreliable, don't you better do it yourself, right? Or are too costly or cannot meet the firm's needs. So guidelines for when backward integration may be effective include most manufacturers and retailers. Materials, yes, from suppliers. So when you have a manufacturing company, you need raw materials. So if you are assembling a car, so you need raw materials from elsewhere. Or if you are making clothes, you need those stuff you need the raw materials. Yeah. So if you're a manufacturer or if you're a retailer, you need materials from suppliers. So most of the time, the people that have factories are getting raw materials from elsewhere. So those are suppliers now. So now when we are looking at backward integration, we want to have control of the suppliers. So we want to have control of the suppliers because they are not maybe reliable. One second. Yeah. So project can be suppliers of the fabricating companies. That project. We have one day. So one the company is so white. Maybe the white, yeah. Maybe the white thing. They are the manufacturers. So the people that produce sponges, now they are suppliers. Not they supply sponges to the manufacturers. This is very good.
Okay, first, like, over in Joshua, sponges, in the done food, they have is like the management that changing again. Like manufacturer, retailer, not a product supply. Oh, you supply. The way you can go to jacket, you got that mission.
You are in the middle.
So I will
you are buying, okay, so it doesn't really matter where you're getting the raw materials from, right? That you're getting the raw materials from middleman or directly from the producer. Come and don't I will not say you are selling raw materials. Not in you are not manufacturer. The manufacturer, manufacturer. However, the one who is selling the raw material now into a product, yes. Yeah. So yeah, so what you are doing here now, you want to have control over the suppliers, or you want just to own it? Okay. Can you give me an example of any company you see which has decided to take control over the suppliers, or they could just own the suppliers? What is JDI after the 4 years? What do they do with it?
They export.
Yeah, not you are just so they're not manufacturing anything, eh? Are they? Do they do anything with the project? But it's still like a raw material, yes?
Maybe like dairy farmers, if you say dairy farmers, they have the raw material, the milk, they sell it to manufacturers. Manufacturers, they sell to wholesalers and last customers, or customers will buy it.
I don't know, also, they have the moving.
They have their and the farmers too. They have they sell them the milk.
So it's like they are producing themselves the milk. And then also they use, they also, no, they sell, they produce the milk, the oil, right? But they also use that milk to produce like the yogurt, okay? That's what they're saying, eh? Yeah. That's also what it is.
Okay. Another example, Joshua, like CD going. Then they sell to like a grain milling company, like
Commander, in this way, instead of buying Chimanga from CD as a company, they are now producing themselves. Commander, the example is dairy potential. The dairy board has been so they are actually producing it, and then they are now manufacturing it into beans. Yeah.
Okay, like maybe the executive law is international
their own suppliers. Okay? Yes. Sugar they produce they can Ramadana area. So instead of putting, they should just rely on getting the they decide to look at minimum source. Yeah, so the guidelines for when backward integration may be effective include when an organization presents suppliers are especially expensive. So if the suppliers are expensive or unreliable, so you can decide to do backward integration. Or when the number of suppliers is small and the number of competitors is large. So suppliers no cheaper, but competitors are large. When an organization has both capital and human resources to manage a new business and supply its own raw material. Yeah, for example, like they have a lot enough human resources. You know that finally, if they would have been buying from Antoine, not So when present suppliers have high profit margin, which suggests that the business of supplying products or services in a given industry is worthwhile the vendor. So if you see there is a lot of profit in supplying that raw material, so it's better to just do backward integration. So you can also do backward integration when an organization needs to quickly acquire a certain needed resource. So that is it on backward integration. And then we also have horizontal. So horizontal integration refers to the strategy of seeking ownership or increased control over the competitors. So you want to have, you are seeking ownership or increased control over the competitors. So one of the most significant trends in strategic management today is the increased use of horizontal integration. So they just want to own the competing organization. So it is people use mergers, acquisitions, so they just acquire, or they merge, or they take over among competitors, allow for increased economies of scale, and enhance transfer of resources and competencies. Who has understood on horizontal strategy, horizontal integration?
Okay. The way I've understood horizontal integration, just like giving competition in the
Yeah. So you can just buy the whole that you can just decide to buy Salima sugar. So that's the good part. They have acquired Salima sugar. And I think this has been done by Mariko on Mapan. We have seen one bank acquiring another bank. Yeah. Yeah. And then we have Bestnet and Bank DFDH. Where is it now? It's in Trade Capital.
Just mentioned in
Trade Capital.
I won't go about horizontal. There's some companies like many first operation. this corporation, I want to own some company. I'm not finding out how to do so, like, you are in my share. The only how to do I was not to you, I know, I'm a share, don't be,
now it depends how number of one is. Because we are looking at you as the company that we expect, and then we will not do competition. I will not be able to survive there. Yeah. So maybe we just decide to acquire the other company, or don't you make new kind of that? Don't make it like talking about my shares. Commando, if you already have it's a company and you decide to have company inside the company, you will see down. So these guidelines indicate when horizontal integration may be effective. When an organization can gain monopolistic characteristics in a particular area or region without being challenged by a federal government or trading substantially to reduce competition. So when we can give an example of Ilombo and Salima Sugar as well. So if Ilombo decides to buy Salima Sugar, so it will be a monopoly. Yeah. So when an organization can gain monopolistic characteristics in a particular area or region, but then without being challenged by the federal government, or taking subsidiary to reduce competition. When an organization competes in a growing industry, so you can also use horizontal integration. When increased economies of scale provide major competitive advantage. When an organization has both capital and human talent needed to successfully manage and expand the organization, and when competitors are plateauing due to lack of managerial expertise or a need for particular resources that an organization possesses. Yeah, so if you see that your competitors, they are lacking something like managerial expertise, that's where as an organization you have, so it will be easy for you to manage or to acquire that company. Yeah, so that's it on, we are looking at integration strategies. So there are three strategies, the backward, the forward. So forward, we are looking at acquiring the distributors. Backward, suppliers, and then horizontal, we are talking about competitors. Yeah, like making, acquiring.
Maybe not having services like
Kami cuma pula. Si Madela. Government si Madela like law. So now what happened in Skopan? When we were just controlling the price, which they do instead of being. That's could I my prices and they just come out. So we are looking Mutite or back. There's the same thing because they say this they need to reduce the prices or else they will allow competitors from outside to come in around.
Horizontal integration with the students, for example.
Madam, just remember that.
I think that was this is the action when it's an intensive project.
A company is ready to acquire Sabena Bench with another company that are doing the same business in the same industry. The example we are going to you know, Salima are doing the same business, like in business industry. They go other than like Salima, actually go across both of them are doing the same business. So the result it's about a company criminal to drive like to match to acquire selling company
Yeah, and then you have intensive strategies. So these include market penetration, market development, project development. So these are called referred to intensive strategies because they apply intensive effort if a firm's competitive position with existing products is to improve. So now we are looking at intensive strategies. So market penetration, market development, and product development. So we'll start looking at market penetration. So this seeks to increase market share for pleasant products. So we are looking at increasing market share for the pleasant products and services. We are not changing the product, right? So we are just looking at increasing market share for pleasant products and services in pleasant markets through greater marketing efforts. So the same market, what you want is just to increase the market share for the pleasant product and the pleasant market. So the same market, you are not penetrating into another market. You are still using the same market. You want to use the same market, the same product and services. I don't know if I'm making sense. Market penetration. This is real. We have to compare that to yeah, so the market is real. So this is maybe the what you say, 360? What is the that's 100%. So this one they have the funga. Usually they have 70%, okay? But chips 30%, okay? Of the market, their customers, okay? So you have 100 customers, 70 they eat in funga, 30 they eat chips, okay? So what you want to do is you want to increase your market share, okay? You don't want to decrease to 30%, you want to increase it. So you are increasing, you are increasing the number of customers, but you are not changing your food. You will still be offering chips. Okay? You are still offering chips and package you new students. Okay? So you want to increase market share for the present product, which is chips, and the present market, which is new.
So how can you?
So this is this strategy is why they use through greater marketing efforts. So you increase you are only telling private students because they are the only people that know about chips. Okay? So now we start advertising. You know, during lunchtime you go around with mouth and chips is very cheap. Okay? Instead of you buying $2,000, you can actually buy about the chips at 1,700 yes. Okay? So you increase your market effort. People should know about your product. Yeah, so market penetration includes increasing the number of salespersons, increasing advertising expenditure, offering effective sales promotion items, and increasing publicity efforts. So these guidelines indicate when market penetration may be effective, when current markets are not saturated with a particular product or service, when the usage rate of present customers could be increased significantly, when the market shares of major competitors have been declining or the total industry sales have been increasing, when the correlation between dollar sales and dollar marketing expenditure historically has been high, when increased economies of scale provide major competitive advantage. Yeah. And then we have market development. We are still on in-place strategy. So we have
Market penetration.
Sorry?
Market penetration.
And then this one is market development. So on market development, includes introducing pleasant products and services into new geographic areas. So now you want to introduce your pleasant products and services. So now, chips. You are going into new geographical areas. So you want to introduce chips now. Don't feel that which is greater for the just say. Because wherever you are just saying to new places, now you are looking at new geographical areas. Although people still very school, they can be, yeah, but they are still saying what? Chips. You have not changed your product. Yeah, so there is just an example from the US. Talking about McDonald's, Walmart stores, Tesco is expanding further to China. Yeah. So they are also opening a few stores now. I think in Africa, because now Tesco shops in UK are really big, like maybe Stan or Jebigu Mongwe. The same thing with Tesco. They have lots and lots of shops. Yeah. Yeah, so you can use market development when new channels of distribution are available that are reliable and inexpensive and a good quality. And also when the organization is very successful at what it does, and when new untapped and unsaturated market exists. But imagine if you go to Bambino and you find and have a zero goods achieved. Because what you are not making sales, Yeah. When an organization has the needed capital and human resources to manage expanded operations, and when an organization has its safe product capacity, when an organization's basic industry strategy becomes below its scope. Yeah. And then lastly, on intensive strategy, we have project development. So project development is a strategy that seeks to increase sales by improving or modifying present product offerings. Yeah, so now we want to increase sales by improving or modifying the present product. Okay? So now instead of selling kits, we want to modify it. Okay? So project development usually entails design, research, and development expenditure. So project development it's not cheap. You need to really invest in the research. Yeah. There's an example of Google. Yeah. And then Google from yeah, so basically when you are changing your project, it requires a lot of effort and a lot of finances. So guidelines when project development may be effective is when an organization has successful projects that are in the maturity stage of the project life cycle. When the organization competes in an industry that is characterized by rapid technological development, when major competitors offer better quality products at comparable prices, when an organization competes in a high growth industry, and when an organization has especially strong research and development capabilities. Yeah. Do you have any example of a company that did product development? Oh, okay, wait. Sorry? Oh, what they rebranded? Yeah, so let's give an example of any company that did use market penetration strategy, or any company, and also any company that use market development strategy and also product development strategy. Let's think of examples. Okay, yeah.
Kwa tunaanza shamba ya seo ya so atakanga kwa kabila kwa sababu alita baza akio na ndika bora nani kwa ndio bado kufanya kwa ndiye anambo kusafiri then kuta zile yana kwa kwa trend ya sio most ngine wao want to
kwa maana kuna watch here
Tina used to do this month again. Look at the game of Anna then after about everything to put up a robot.
So market penetration, they did not change because market penetration we are looking at the same product, the same market, but you want to increase the people that are market development, they want to increase geographical whatever. What do you do that in market development? You're not really changing the matter of the Not in this case, they can sell. Maybe so where we have there are some people that are not buying Castel because of the price.
So you put a look at the girls, what are taking why you are going to put more? They are going to know I'm not taking it. That's what I said. I'm
I tell.
How do I know this? Most product of one with my hand. Nothing smells on everything.
Come on, I
no.
And then
I
was taking
so further development we can talk about the example I will give you. So they actually change, they improve. So they will just say that we know that idea is not the same with the day. So they improve to increase sales, and that's exactly what they have done. Their sales have gone up. So Hunters now is maybe 1,000. Okay. So for 2,500 you get 2 black additions. So you get So next week we will start